Welcome guys, welcome to GS Core. In this video, I will be making the things easy for the students or the aspirants who are going to opt for law optional in their UPSC. So basically, this is the foundation batch in which what exactly we are going to deliver you and how exactly the things are going to happen. I will be explaining you all these things in this session. So in this law foundation course at GS Core, what exactly are the, you can say, the main features or the salient features of this course? So you can have a look by looking at this PPT. First of all, it is 3.5 months comprehensive program to cover this complete syllabus of law optional paper 1 and paper 2. It is comprehensive program, number 1. And what exactly is the meaning of comprehensive? I will just come to that point. Second is class dictation to organize most important topics, because in UPSC or any competitive exam preparation, it is most crucial for everyone that you should focus upon the most important topics. Then daily answer writing practice and on the spot feedback by the faculty member, obviously, because many aspirants who are opting for law optional, if they are from the law background, they know very well what exactly they have to write down. But if you are not from the law background, so the difficulty comes in a sense that what should be the contents of the answer writing. And even the students who are from the law background, they know everything, they know the basic fundamentals, but what should be the content of the answer? It is one of the major requirement for any foundation batch. Then whenever we are going to cover any topic, so basically we have to focus upon the PYQ discussion. So at GS Core, we figure out all previous year questions and then we figure out the trend of the UPSC question papers. And on that basis, we make you prepare for your examination in a comprehensive manner. Then one-to-one discussion with the faculty on regular basis. The biggest USP of ours is basically that we provide you one-to-one discussion, one-to-one mentorship session, whereby you will be interacting with the faculty member directly without any intermediary. So there is no, you can say, like barrier for you, for the aspirants to connect with the faculty member to figure out or to take care of their queries. Okay. So what exactly is this comprehensive program? This is all about basically the discussion, then application and then exploration. These are the three main fundamental pillars of our comprehensive program, whereby things do not start from that level. No, things starts from the basic level discussion about every topic, and then application of the current affairs, of the current events with that particular topic. Because in UPSC, the main emphasis of the UPSC paper is not about expertise in any subject, but having the understanding of the current events. So if you have understanding about current events, current affairs, and if you have the knowledge that how to relate the current affairs with the concept, that makes sense. And then exploration. So where you can use that current affairs at other topics in other, in other areas, because the main essential point of law foundation is, actually law is, you can say, is a subject whereby major subjects of your GS preparation, they are ditto given in law optional. Like for example, your Indian polity. So in law optional, the constitutional law is just like same. So when you are preparing for Indian polity in GS paper, you are automatically preparing for law optional. Similarly, when you are preparing for international relations, you are preparing your contents for international law. When you are preparing for the current affairs, you are automatically preparing for your current contemporary legal developments. So basically, where, whatever you are reading, so you may use those contents at other places as well. So where those kind of things can be applied, so this kind of exploration will happen over here as well. Then, how exactly it happens? So basically, first of all, it is crisp and relevant. Discussion will happen, interlinkage between other GS papers as well, It is one of the most crucial element because more than 70% of your syllabus is directly interlinked with your GS papers. So whatever you are reading in polity, whatever you are reading, whatever you are going through this international relation or economy or even current affairs, those things are directly used in law optional program. Then doubts resolutions, previous year questions through practice and mentorship. So these are the points basically we focus on discussion parameter. Then delivery. The delivery of the content is basically, you can say, interactive and immersive. So you directly talk with the faculty member, you directly interact with the faculty member. And basically, it is a kind of comprehensive program. Basically, for the full-time duration, it is 3.5 months, and one program of foundation batch will be planned for weekend batch as well, which will be around 6 months duration. But as of now, it is 3.5 months program for the, you can say Monday to Friday, the classes will take place. So 3.5 months for the regular batch, and then weekend batch will be for 6 months duration, which will be planned later on. And then what exactly you will get? You will get your clarity about the fundamentals plus strengthening of those fundamentals. Then you will nurture automatically your analytical blend of mind. Like for example, if I ask you role of the governor or the root of ordinances, these are the basic questions which every IAS aspirant is aware of. But how exactly these things should be used with the help of the current affairs, that is the point where we make you aware of. So in this program, you will be learning that how exactly the things from the GS papers will be utilized in law optional program. Then core and periphery, covert and overt, dynamic and application based, and the cut the clutter effective notes. Basically, number of institutes are providing foundation batches, foundation programs, but what is unique? So I will just come to that point without wasting your time. Main element is, when you are preparing for any competitive examination, you should be very well aware the most important topics where you should focus your energy 80%. And then we have certain topics which are relevant but occasionally, like which comes randomly. Like for example, if I say in case of torts, if you see paper 2, part 1, whereby law of crimes and law of torts are part of the syllabus. Out of that, if you see, only 4 to 5 questions at the max comes from, you can say, law of torts. So if you focus upon your energy, if you focus your energy mainly upon law of crimes, and for the law of torts, if you simply prepare your model answers for each and every question, because there are limited questions from law of torts. So no need of wasting your time on torts, but you should channelize your energy on law of crimes. And now the biggest dilemma is before the aspirants is whether they should read old IPC or whether they should read BNS, Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita. This is one of the biggest, you can say, complication before the law aspirants. But don't worry guys, it is the biggest opportunity for all of you. You must have gone through IPC and you have to just pay a little bit attention to the BNS. So basically when this in 2025, obviously you are going to appear, or in 2024 as well, ultimately you are prepared for both. Because UPSC might ask you about any provision, comparative study as well. So ultimately, you should understand what you should do and what you should not do. So it is not always that you should do this. No, you should understand what you should not do as well. So this is the another element of understanding the important things from the perspective of any competitive examination, and specifically UPSC. And then comes the most important crucial part is, you prepare yourself from the, from your perspective, from your mindset. But paper checker, examiner has something else in his mind. So you have to capture the mind of the paper checker. So we have to come to this place. So how exactly your application of as an aspirant, as an examinee, should focus upon the mindset of examiner. So ultimately, what is the main, the main USP of this course? We are going to help you out to understand how you should relate your understanding to tackle the mindset of the paper checker. Because unless and until you understand the technique, because ultimately what happens, around 99% of aspirants are writing same kind of answers. So how you can differentiate yourself? So if you really want to differentiate yourself, in this case, what kind of strategy you should be using, so that we are going to discuss with you in our comprehensive program. So how exactly you can differentiate yourself, your answer sheet with respect to 99% aspirants, that is a technique we are going to let you know. So this is all about the overview about the foundation batch. Looking forward for you to serve you better. That's all. Thank you guys.